Right, I do not.
Yeah?
I do not want to escalate.
All right, good. So don't stand in my way. No. If you put hands on me, hold on. So what's going on? No. If you put hands on me, get your hand off me. 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 Don't put hands on me. Don't put hands on me. You don't have to understand nothing.
Welcome to UK Audit Network, where misconduct is exposed, police and legal issues are examined, rights are defended, and accountability is demanded. This episode is brought to you by Kolee Berks, so make sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him the credit he's earned. Today we're breaking down a heated encounter outside Edmonton Police Station, where an auditor flying a drone is met with detention, physical obstruction, and officers making legal assertions that simply don't stand up. What follows is a muddled, heavy-handed response where powers are improvised, explanations change mid-encounter, and basic rights are pushed aside. We'll go through it step by step to show exactly where officers overreach, why their reasoning collapses, and how calm, lawful resistance exposes the cracks. Let's get into it.
So who are you guys? Like, you're all in plain clothes.
Hang on, right.
What do you mean, hang on? Can you no, get your hand off me.
Can we call a unit, please?
No, hold on, what are you doing? Can you identify yourself?
I'm PC Emily O'Connor.
Emily O'Connor. You know you just put hands on me. You shouldn't really do that without identifying yourself. You could be a civilian.
Yeah.
I just identified myself that I'm police.
Yeah, but you just
so are the girls. Can you get some uniform police here, please?
Yeah, we don't need any uniform police. No, I'm leaving, by the way. I'm leaving. No, I'm leaving. I'm not.
No, you're not leaving now.
What, am I detained? What's going on there?
Well, you're not leaving now.
No, I'm leaving. Are you detaining me? Wind up, sorry.
Well, you just run this into me.
We've only said that you shouldn't be having drones on around the police station.
No, but it's been filming the back of the police station.
No, I'm leaving.
No, you're not leaving.
So what are you detaining me under? What am I detained under? Otherwise, I'm leaving.
We need to know what footage you've got.
No, you don't need to look. You don't need to look at anything.
Yeah, because you're filming the police station.
And I can film it. No, sure, I'm leaving. Get your hand off me. Don't touch me.
This is policing at its lowest point. The auditor asks a simple lawful question: am I being detained? And suddenly, the law seems to vanish. No clear answer. No power named. No reason given. Just officers physically blocking his movement and hoping ambiguity does the work for them. That isn't due process. It's intimidation through silence. Wearing a uniform doesn't replace knowing the law, and here it's being used to mask uncertainty. If officers are exercising powers, Section 2 requirements are clear. They must state what power they're using, under which law, and why. None of that happens. Instead, we see hesitation, contradiction, and a detention no one can justify. This isn't enforcement. It's bluffing, relying on the hope that the public won't challenge it.
Am I detained or not?
I didn't call.
We need to get someone.
You just assaulted me numerous times without even detaining me, so what's going on? You did. You just tried to grab me.
Because you're trying to run away. We've asked you to.
I'm not trying to run away. I've asked you a question. Am I detained or not? You're saying, oh, you can't leave. You're surrounding me. You're trying to stop me.
Well, you're outside police station.
I can be outside the police station. Yes, of course I can.
Unless you have a police business, which is at the front and not at the back.
I don't have a police business. I don't need to have.
So why are you here?
Because I'm allowed to fly it. I'm allowed to fly it.
No, you're not.
Of course I'm allowed to fly it.
No,
I am allowed to fly it.
Go to the park and fly it, but
no,
not
I want to
over
fly
the
it
police
here.
station.
You don't own the airspace, do you?
Neither are you. I said go to the park, not over the police station.
What do you mean go to the park? Are you my mum? Like, I don't take orders from you, sorry. Just relax.
No, I'm not going to relax.
Well, you just tried to. You lot have just put hands on me numerous times.
Over the police
I can't have it over the police station.
Can't.
Who are you? Can you identify yourself?
I already did.
No, you didn't.
Times.
No, you didn't. Who are you? Who are you?
Do you have a license to fly this?
Yes, I do. I have an operator ID. You don't need a license to fly a drone that's under 250 grams.
An officer declares, "You're not allowed to fly here," and expects that to be the end of the conversation. No legislation cited. No power explained. No reference to the Civil Aviation Authority. Just confidence with nothing behind it. The drone in question is a DJI Mini 2, under 250 grams, placing it in the least restrictive category precisely because it poses minimal risk. Unless there's controlled airspace, a published restriction, or a genuine safety concern, the flight is lawful. This is how trust erodes. Officers pretending expertise in specialist law, substituting certainty for knowledge, and hoping people comply rather than ask the one question they can't answer. Under what authority?
Well, we need a police officer. We don't need a PCSO in here.
That's very rude, actually.
Do really nothing.
No, but we've asked them to call. Asked her to call it in.
So there's nothing like funny going on here.
But what
I
was
need
the
to.
reason?
Can you write me down your collar number, please, so I can make a complaint?
What was the reasoning behind flying it over?
Because I want to do it.
But why?
It's my freedom to do it. I'd like to do
What do you
it.
want to look at? Do you not know that that's like a terrorism threat and things like that?
No, I don't think I can see all that on Google Earth as well. Yeah. So it doesn't really make any sense. So I'm going to get the drone back up now. I don't want to be interfered with again. If we can just leave it at that, that would be great.
No, you can't because it's the police station. So I don't want you to fly over the police station.
No, I'm going to get it back up right now. Put it away because I don't know what you lot are going to do.
You can go to the park with that.
I don't want to do it in the park. I want to have a look inside there. Yeah, I want to look in there. Yeah.
Okay, then so we can get a uniform unit. You can get nicked for it.
You get nicked for what? What's the crime?
Yeah, for under section under terrorist act.
Yeah. What section? Which section?
Stop recording me.
What's the what? Because you're looking like a fool. You don't know what you're talking about.
It would be comical if it weren't so serious. The word terrorism gets thrown into the mix, yet not a single section, power, or legal threshold is named to support it. When officers reach for the most extreme label available without understanding the law behind it, it stops being about safety and starts looking like intimidation by buzzword. Terrorism law isn't casual. It's tightly defined, heavily regulated, and bound by strict conditions. And it's clear she doesn't understand any of it. This is how overreach really happens. Not always through malice, but through fear replacing knowledge. Instead of evidence and law, we get vague threats. Instead of explanation, we get pressure.
So who are you?
I've just identified who I am. I said I'm a sergeant.
Yeah, because I wanted to do it.
You wanted to fly a drone into our premises.
Yeah.
Why? I just want to
Because I can do it. I wanted to have a look in there.
Should look into our into the police station. Have you got any reason for that?
No reason, just recreation. It's a hobby.
Near police buildings.
In a police building?
Yeah. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, it's you.
Am I free to go, yeah?
It's you that is flying the
So you're a sergeant, can you take my complaint? So a few of your colleagues and that, they put hands on me and stuff like that
because obviously we
you can't just put hands on me though, can you? Look, you're in plain clothes, I didn't even know you're police. But, do you know what I mean? I have a right to defend myself. What would happen if I put hands on you?
I bet she have identified herself.
Regardless, they didn't tell me I was detained. You can't just come and start putting hands on me without telling me I'm detained. So I'm not detained right now, I can go, yeah?
If you stand over
No, I don't need to stand nowhere.
Mate, listen.
Don't make me nothing. Call me sir for one, and if you're going to detain me, tell me I'm being detained. You ain't going to put hands on me.
No, I will not be, but we would like to understand why.
You're not going to put hands on me. You don't need to understand nothing. Tell me that I'm detained under something and I'll stay. If not, then I'm not staying nowhere.
Then the sergeant arrives and does exactly what bad supervision looks like. He circles the wagons instead of correcting the problem. He orders Kolee to stop but won't say he's detained. Won't name a power. Won't justify the command. Just authority without law, hoping obedience fills the gap. Kolee calmly walking away and saying, "Tell me I'm detained under something and I'll stay," completely exposes the flaw. The sergeant isn't in control. He's reacting. And that's inexcusable. A sergeant should know the basics. If someone isn't detained, they're free to go. You don't get to half detain someone based on tone and rank.
If you put hands on me, I'm going to push you out the way.
I haven't put my hands on you.
If you try and stop me from leaving, I'm going to push you out the way. If you put hands on me, I'm going to push you out the way as well. I'm just telling you preemptively, if anyone puts hands on me, you're going to get put off me. Do you understand?
Right. I do not want to escalate.
All right, good. So don't stand in my way. No. If you put hands on me, hold on. So what's going on? No. If you put hands on me, get your hand off me. 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 Don't put hands on me. Don't put hands on me. You don't have to understand nothing.
Right. You cannot just fly a drone. I want to understand. Listen. Okay. Can I understand? Why are you?
You don't need to understand anything. What are you expecting to find? You've just searched me under section 1 of PACE. What are you expecting to find?
Where's the drone that you have?
This is none of your business.
So, because this is the police premises.
You are at the back of the police station flying a drone. So what do you expect is going to happen? Can you please explain it to me? What do you expect is going to happen? That the police officers coming to duty will just walk past you and they will let you fly your drone over the police station? Is it that what you expect? But is it that's what you expect? Nothing's going to happen, yeah?
Well, I don't expect this. I certainly don't expect. I certainly don't expect this.
So you're very much mistaken.
I certainly don't expect this.
Well, you caused it. You caused it.
Well, I asked you to put hands on me and surround
you
me
are in a position where you are at the moment.
Section 1 of PACE. I did that, did I?
Yes,
you're the one that launched with all this paranoia, all this crazy shit.
Well, yeah, because you were flying
you could have just waited for some comms. You could have just waited for some comms, but instead you just wanted to launch.
He stopped and said, "Why are you flying a drone?"
You know what? I don't think you're in the right job. Like, you're just too emotional, too crazy. Like, And now you've put him in a sticky situation.
Kolee isn't just challenging one officer. He's highlighting how emotion-driven policing has pulled everyone else into the chaos. Instead of grounding the encounter in law from the outset, one officer escalates based on discomfort and suspicion, and that confusion spreads upward. By the time Section 1 of PACE is mentioned, it isn't because new grounds suddenly exist. It's because the situation has been emotionally inflated until someone feels compelled to act. That's what makes this so damaging. One officer's failure to separate feelings from legal thresholds contaminates decision-making all the way up the chain. Section 1 becomes a face-saving device rather than a lawful tool.
Sticky situation, mate.
Because what have you just messed up, bro? You just put hands on me, Section 1 of PACE. Oh, now, so what are the grounds for the search? So I'm detained now, yeah? I'm detained under Section 1 of PACE.
Yeah.
But no one's speaking to you,
I need to find out what's going on, please. Just
so you can't detain me to find out what's going on, Sergeant?
Listen, if you're flying a drone, what they have told me, if you have flown a drone into this premises.
But how does that suggest that I've got weapons or drugs or stolen goods on me?
I want to know
so why have you used Section 1 power?
I need to...
answer the question. No, answer the question, please. I have a right to know why you've used the Section 1 power.
It's his powers. He can use the powers he wants. They're not your powers, aren't they?
Well, all right, I have a right to know why he's using the power.
Well, he gave you.
He didn't give me anything.
He gave you his
You just put him in a situation where he felt like he had to detain me. He couldn't think on the spot. So right now, detained under Section 1 of PACE for the sergeant. Still don't understand. Is it not a search power? Or can you just stop someone under Section 1 of PACE? Look, or is it search? But I'm just wondering, because I'm not 100%.
You clearly know better. Clearly know better, isn't it? Well, we can see you clearly know better.
Could you please stop interjecting? No, I understand, but you're familiar with Section 1 of PACE. You've used Section 1 of PACE. Is it a search power or is it a stop power?
If he feels as if he needs to use Section 1 of PACE...
It's not really answering the question, is it? It's not about feelings, is it? It's not about I feel like I want to use Section 1 of PACE.
I don't need to answer it.
Then why are you answering?
If he feels he needs to use his Section 1 PACE power, he can use his Section 1 PACE.
It's not good. It's not good for Tell, man. Like, you should know better than that, bro. Come on. You know it's a search power. We all know it's a search power.
I know it's a search power.
So all right. So what's this right now?
Okay.
What's going on right now?
Detained by him. I can't justify his actions.
No, you don't have any sort of idea, any sort of opinion.
That's up to him.
I'm not asking you to justify anything. I'm just asking you. We can all agree that it's a search power.
All right.
Sorry, I might have told you I'll stop you on the Section 1, but I have to stop you now on the Section 42 of the Terrorism Act.
So am I still detained under Section 1?
No, you're not detained under Section 1.
Okay, so I'm free to go now, yeah?
No, you're not free. But I can tell you now,
okay,
you've been detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000. And what I'll be doing now, I will need to see that what you're videoing. I have to review it. Then if we are happy, then I can give it back to you. But at the moment, you've been detained on that section, okay?
The situation collapses completely when the sergeant admits he initially stopped Kolee under Section 1 of PACE, then casually rewrites the story by claiming he's now stopping him under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. That's not how police powers work. You don't retroactively upgrade a detention because the first justification was weak. Section 1 isn't a placeholder while you search for something stronger. Watching a sergeant read Section 43 off his phone like he's revising mid-incident while already exercising the power is indefensible. Section 43 is an extraordinary counter-terrorism power, not a fallback when ordinary policing fails. This is a senior officer misusing extreme legislation to cover incompetence.
And if I don't give it to you?
I won't have... you know what is going to...
What's going to happen?
Listen, mate, listen. All I want is... I just want us to deal with this amicably.
Well, we haven't really dealt with it very amicably. Like, you've tried to, but why have you been dragged into this situation? You should have just kept it moving.
Sergeant. If anything is happening in my station...
But nothing's happening in your station.
Obviously, but...
So do you think I'm a terrorist? Do you suspect I'm a terrorist right now? What does that mean? Do you suspect I'm a terrorist? You don't know. There needs to be some objective basis.
Listen, if you're flying a drone...
Sergeant, man.
Why are you flying a drone?
Because I want to. It's within my right to. I wanted to have a look in there.
No, you cannot. I
can have a look in there.
This is a police station.
I know it's a police station.
We got security concerns. So
what security concerns?
So listen, if you're doing that, I got to see what you have in your...
You ain't got to see anything. Sorry. Whatever you can see there now is what I could see.
Sorry, I have to see what is in there.
You don't have to see it.
A police station doesn't become a no-fly zone just because officers feel uncomfortable. Security concerns don't create law. If airspace is restricted, it's formally designated and publicly published, not invented on the pavement. The demand to see what's been filmed is just as flawed. There is no automatic power to inspect footage because officers are curious or uneasy. You can't seize or review recordings based on speculation. That requires a lawful basis tied to a specific offense, not a vague fear that something might exist. Nervousness isn't grounds.
Okay, I will take this upon myself and I'll tell you that you're detained. And have anybody got handcuffs here? Because I'm
Alright, fine, under duress, I want to show you. I want to show you.
No,
I don't want to be handcuffed.
no.
I don't want to be handcuffed.
No,
get your hand
I've
off
asked
me.
you
Alright, under duress,
politely.
get your hand off me.
It's
Under
not-
duress, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Please.
Because if not, you're going to seize it from me, yeah? So this is the one that was plugged into the controller.
Can I see the device you're using, please?
This is the drone.
This is a drone. Can I... Listen, mate.
Go on, look.
Thank you. Yeah, we have to review everything. Has anybody got a bag here?
What do you want? Evidence?
Yeah, evidence bag, please.
Why do you want evidence? You're going to seize it?
Yes,
You're seizing it all, yeah?
yes. Yeah,
Why? You just said you want us to review the footage.
yeah. That's why. Is it not what I said?
Say again?
Yeah.
In your own time, yeah? Alright.
The sergeant's decision to seize the drone at the end doesn't fix anything. It confirms how badly the situation has unraveled. After all the confusion, the physical interference, the power switching, and the law being read off a phone, the seizure isn't based on clarity or evidence. It's a reset button. When officers lose track of their legal footing, they grab the equipment and promise to sort it out later. Look at the pattern. Lawful activity causes discomfort. Discomfort becomes suspicion. Suspicion turns into crowding and control. When that still doesn't produce authority, Section 1 appears, not because grounds exist, but because someone needs something. When that fails, it's swapped for terrorism powers, not discovered, not developed, just swapped. That sequence alone proves this was never evidence-led. Kolee didn't create this situation. He exposed it by refusing to comply with uncertainty. And when officers can't clearly explain what they're doing while they're doing it, the problem isn't the public. It's the policing.